Hi everyone, Sanju here. Today I'd like to talk about some of the modules nearly just plug and play on HackIoT Hana. The first modules we'd like to talk about is this XBee modules. Just plug these modules in XBee slot on top. So as soon as I plug in, one of the LEDs start blinking. This LED is actually connected to the associate status output pin of the XBee modules, and it blinks twice per second. So we know this is associated with one of the coordinators available here, as in router. So if it blinks one per second, we know it works in a coordinator. So anyway, let's look at the HackIoT Hana pinout diagram here. So basically, XBee is sitting on this the header socket. So some of the pins connected to AVR digital pins, and pretty much most of them connected to Raspberry Pi GPI pins to the pin numbers noted here. So which means Raspberry Pi and AVR can send the digital information to wireless target through XBee network, Zigbee network here, as long as this XBee module is being configured to forward that information it gets from its I/O pins. Next module I'd like to talk about is this ENC 28J60 modules. This is one of the cheapest options we used to use when we add network connectivity to Arduino project, but we still can use this for Raspberry Pi. It provides the SPI interface. So the way you plug it, just connect it to this 2x5 the socket at the center. Okay. So it plugs in this way. All right. So we don't need to install any additional software to make this module working, but we need to do some configurations. I'll show you here. This is the Raspberry Pi sitting underneath. First, let's try IF config. So as you can see, there's just wireless network that this terminal is connected to. And here, I prepared a simple instruction document here. Basically, you only need to add these two lines to the config.txt file in that boot directory. Basically, it's telling we activate this SPI modules, and we add this ENC28J60 modules to device tree. So let me show you my configuration. So I already added these two lines here. And once we plug this module, we need to reboot this module. Now we're back. And let's check the network status. IF config again. And here you can see ETH0 network devices now available, but it doesn't have the network connection because we haven't connected the cable yet. So I'll plug in the cable and see. Yes, the links status start blinking. Let's see whether now it's got IP. Yes, so it got IP. So I assigned this static IP for this interface. So I'll show you that to assign a static IP, you modify this dhcpcd.config in etc directory. So here's I assigned a static IP for Wi-Fi network device and ETH0, the Ethernet interface. So 1/7 here. So let's connect it over wired Ethernet that we just created. So here, username pi 7 or 147. All right. So this is through Ethernet connection that we just created. All right, it's working. Now you have, excuse me, you have added wired Ethernet connection to your Raspberry Pi Zero W through this HackIoT Hana device. The next module I'd like to talk about is this OLED display module. So basically we have I2C. Let me show you this pinout diagram again. So as you can see, this is this SPI socket that we connected this Ethernet module. So here 1x4 female socket, this is I2C from Raspberry Pi. So we simply just plug in this OLED device in here, but make sure that your OLED module has this the power pin in this order. So ground, VCC, and SEK and SDA. Some of the module has this swap configuration. So VCC first and ground next. So you want to make sure your module is compatible to this configuration, pinout configuration. So, okay, so we just plugged in here. All right, our SDK is back online now, and we connected our OLED display in I2C1 expansion port, and we just run this Python code. I've got this example code from Adafruit OLED library. Okay, so display started. And so I stop, and let's run different example. All right. So this one, this displays the simple shapes and some of the text, hello world. And this is from Adafruit library. So, and also I found Luma library, which is very powerful too. And it has pretty interesting example. Let me stop this code running. So this one rendering this 3D cube. It's pretty neat. Okay. And the other one I like is this animated GIF, the dancing banana GIF file. All right. So you can just play animated GIF on your OLED. So It's very simple. You just look at this sample code and modify it for your need. So there's a bunch of examples, and you can play around. Next part is this piezo buzzer. So this is just regular generic buzzer. So check the polarity of this part and plug this part into this I2C socket here. And let's run one of the demo here. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.